Alright, guys, here it is. No Rest for the Wicked official game overview by the developers. Let's see what it's about. Looks pretty solid to me. Oh, by the way, they offer early access to creators, but I already told them I would rather buy it. Looks really solid.
Hey everyone, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Gennady.
By the way, this guy is coming from Blizzard, just in case you guys don't know. I think it's a really good fit for this team, and no wonder they're creating such an amazing action RPG, right?
We founded Moon Studios during the rise of independent games in 2010.
Yeah.
Back then, there weren't all that many modern Metroidvania games out there, and so we created Ori and the Blind Forest.
I bought this on
Ori became a
Xbox, by
huge
the way.
success
Let
with
me
gamers
know
and
in the
critics alike,
comments if you
and
wanted to
helped
play it.
spark new
That's
interest
pretty
in the
cool.
genre.
Our next project was supposed to be something totally different, because for over 20 years we've been playing action RPGs religiously, and we always dreamt of where this genre could be taken next.
Yeah.
At the same time, we felt that we could do even more within the Metroidvania genre, and so we embarked on making Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
I also got this on
Ultimately
Xbox,
shipped
so
another game that was
I
incredible.
mean, I bought the two Oris, never played them, just a few minutes to see what it's about, and it looks like my kind of thing, though. Let's see.
Well received, and that we're deeply, deeply proud of.
But we had never forgotten about our dream of creating our own action RPG.
Yeah,
We've
looking
left our
forward to
mark
this one.
on one genre before. Now we hope to do the same for action RPGs.
From what I heard from those guys, it's gonna be like something like Diablo-like and Souls-like. I don't know. Let's see.
Our story begins 841 years after the
I mean, it was short discussion on X, not like big interviews or whatever. I'm like too small for this, maybe.
embrace. King Harrow is dead, and he's to be succeeded by his young and untested son Magnus. Meanwhile,
And looks like the
rumors
lore
of
is gonna be
return
interesting
of
as
a
well.
plague known as the pestilence are starting to emerge. Magical Celine, a ruthless figure in the church,
Graphics are like painting, like looks pretty cool.
sees the pestilence as a chance to
A
prove
bit off
herself.
for my taste, but
These forces converge on
yeah,
the
it's not
backwater
bad
of
at all.
Sola Sacra, where rebel groups and the provincial government fight for control amid the Isle's crumbling ruins. As a Sarim, a member of an ancient sect devoted to defeating the pestilence, you are sent on a merchant ship to investigate.
Spooky!
En route, your ship comes under attack from a rebel group known as the Risen. The battle leaves the vessel battered and badly damaged. The ship stands little chance as it limps towards the shore, and it is torn apart on the rocks at sea.
Nice.
You find yourself washed up at the shores
I mean,
of
not
the
what's
Sola
happening,
Sacra,
but how it looks.
bruised and unarmed, and end up caught in the midst of both a vast political struggle and a fight for survival.
I wonder if they're gonna make it like on Diablo 4, depending on what your character looks like, is gonna look like this on the cinematics, like cutscenes and stuff. Let's see if it's about that. No idea. We'll see on April 18th, I guess. Okay.
With no rest for the wicked, we decided to handcraft an entirely seamless world.
Oh,
Nothing in this game is procedurally generated.
so they made everything piece by piece. Sounds like hard work. And a lot of it.
Instead of moving across a randomly generated flat plane, throughout this showcase, you will notice that our world is dense, interactive,
Mushroom
uses a
probably
ton of
restores
locality,
health.
and that
I didn't
every
play this
inch
yet
was
though.
crafted by a designer.
Yeah, that's what they said as well. Okay.
You'll be
Looks
well
like
served, always
gonna
paying
have to
attention
move
to your
myself
surroundings
here a
too.
bit.
There are secret areas just about everywhere that usually reward you with precious items. Loot in No Rest for the Wicked is randomized. It ensures that every
Alright.
player has their own unique experience, and that every time you explore an area, you might just finally get that last gold ore or new battle axe you've been waiting for. We abandoned the old
Blade oil?
point-and-click model to move your
Repair,
character
so
around.
things can
We
break. That's
wanted
pretty
players to
good.
have ultimate control over their character.
Okay.
Every movement you make should feel tactile and be intentional. For that reason, we designed Wicked to be played using
Nice.
WASD or a controller.
So that means no spamming buttons, no big explosions, no screen full of damage numbers. It's gonna be strategic combat. That's pretty good. That's something I've been missing in action RPGs, and I specifically actually liked in Diablo 4 the combat, but with those latest changes in the PTR, I think it's going like the shit hit the fan, like in Diablo 3, like you can't see what's going on. Let's see how they managed to do this.
You'll never make it to Sacrament from here.
Instead of going for realism, our goal is always to create games that look like a painting come to life.
Yeah, like what I said.
Our artists
basically.
spent years meticulously
Sounds good.
modeling and hand painting all of Isola Sacra.
Wow, that's a lot of work, guys.
You will traverse through plenty of
And by the way, the price for this is like very low. It's like 30-40 bucks or something. And for so much work, I don't know.
breathtakingly
Maybe they
beautiful
could have bumped
environments,
it up a bit,
lit
but
with
I
natural
guess they know
day
what
and
they're
night
doing.
cycles, immersed in dynamic weather.
Oh, interesting.
We also
So like every time you play it might be totally different, like when starting a new character,
engineered a very special way of rendering our
or
top-down
like
world.
depending on the
that you
time
can
you go
always see so
to
much
a specific
further into
area.
the distance.
This makes me also wonder, would like events or loot and stuff like this would be different if you go to like the same area during a different time? Do they have like events or something? Let's see what they're gonna share. What else
Our
they're
goal
gonna
was to
share?
make everything as interactive as possible. If an object looks like you can climb it, then you can actually climb it.
Oh, this reminds me of God of War 3, by the way,
And
in
if an object is too thin to
some way
walk
because
over
of these
it,
things.
you might just need to balance your way across.
Okay, so I guess then heavy armor doesn't help on such cases. Can we like unequip it only to balance better? We'll see. Remember that. We'll try, definitely. Probably like if you're wearing heavier armor, your character won't be able to jump as much. No? Let's see, combat. That's like the one of the
from
most
start,
important
we
things for
decided
me.
to create an animation-driven combat system,
Mm-hmm.
which to us meant that every attack you make should be carefully considered.
Mm-hmm.
We
Exactly.
wanted to bring weighty,
That's pretty good.
precision-driven combat to the top-down space. Combat that's inspired by several different genres, from ARPGs to
Okay,
fighting.
did you see this? Actually,
Combat that's
let's see. This is the health, right? Getting hit and blocking it, you're still taking damage, but probably less.
inspired by several
That makes sense.
different genres, from ARPGs
It's not like completely blocking the hit, not damaging you at all. You still take some penalty. That's good to know.
to fighting games.
Let's see. This the
Precision-driven combat to the
let's
top-down
see if
space.
blocking consumes
Combat that's
something. Like
inspired by several different
it doesn't seem like those two bars didn't move at all. So
genres,
okay.
from ARPGs to fighting.
I wonder if this has hardcore mode, but because if it does, that's what I'm gonna play, definitely. If you follow the channel, you probably know that's my favorite thing to do. And yeah, let's see, what else? Looks
In
hard.
order to overcome an
Zeiss
opponent,
likes hard.
you need to watch out for telegraphed behaviors
Okay.
and then punish accordingly. Timing, spacing, and weapon weight are incredibly important in Wicked's combat model.
Looks like.
In A Rest for the Wicked, every single weapon has its own unique moveset and stats driven by
Wait,
RNG.
what? What? Okay, so there's cost, gain. This is probably weight. And that's durability. Requirements, 10 strength, I guess, is that. Oh, so we can also like equip different like different abilities with the weapon on different buttons. Interesting. But maybe we'll like have to learn them or something. Where does it say the character level? Okay, this is probably strength, vitality, dexterity, intelligence. Huh. This matches this and this matches, I don't know, it's like many attributes. We'll see what they are. This like armor or defense and attack power or something. So this is probably some mobility gauge meter. What else do we have here? Item value, right? So looks like we can make elixirs or something or potions. We can craft. We have other kind of items. What else do we see here? That's the game menu probably then, like knowledge base, settings, that's resource, HP level probably, and that's the XP. What else? Pick up, discard, close, sort. So there's inventory sort, and it's obvious it can grow larger. That makes sense, looks pretty cool. Alright, moving on, sorry. Oh, wait, so we have 2 hand slots, pants, which probably also include boots, armor, probably we'll have a helmet. Are those like the boots or pants or whatever? I don't know. Maybe we'll have amulets later on. Looks like rings and what's this? Interesting. Wait, it showed a bit
Weapons.
more. Okay, so armor, shield, or weapon. Okay, so we can like have weapon swap maybe with some button because those are like on this side. Huh. There's more squares here, so maybe amulet, helmet.
One unique
Wait, rings. Okay, 3 rings. And this is some kind of utility thing maybe, but it has also more squares. I don't know what that means.
moveset and stats driven by RNG.
Okay. Wait.
And stats driven by RNG.
Okay, inventory. Those are like game setting, game menu. Alright, and didn't pick up the mushroom. That's pretty cool.
Using
The
this
enemies
steady,
are blocking
I'll have
too.
a hard time
Alright.
breaking this enemy's shield. Let's
Yeah,
try
you have to
something
do
different.
something else. Hey, should have attacked! The shield was away and he was swinging. The enemy couldn't recover from the hit. Probably needs stamina or whatever. So he could have hit. Okay, we can parry. So if we have 2 weapons, we can parry. That's good. But let's see. Did it take damage for this? No, actually. So that's probably like perfect parry, like on God of War, like on Stellar Blade or whatever. Okay.
If you time it just right, you can parry incoming attacks, allowing you to exploit an enemy's opening.
Okay. Which he actually missed in this demonstration, but we are not here to judge. We're here to see what the game is about. Okay. Guardian of the Chest.
Gear in A Rest
Blue
for the
item.
Wicked comes in 4 different rarities.
Okay.
White items are common. Unlike in other ERPGs, they're not trash loot. We instead made those the most customizable.
Nice.
Blue items are
Really
rare.
good idea.
They offer only positive enchantments. Purple
Okay.
items are cursed. They offer very positive enchantments, but they also come with a cursed enchantment.
So definitely I'm gonna have this on a weapon. Yeah,
Gold
probably.
items are unique. They are specifically
probably not gonna
unified by
find
our
it all.
designers and offer
Not easy.
unique enchantments.
Okay, what do we have here actually? Let's see.
Specific
So here, blah blah blah. Ah, okay. So we can actually indeed include different skills on different buttons. Um, what is this 100? I hope it's durability or not like craftability or something. Those are also probably the item requirements. Those are the stats. Like this is like 7 offensive stat, 10 defensive stat. So 3. But dual wielding double dagger. This is like less, but same defense. Weird. Should like maybe if it's per item, or probably it's not. Okay, so we have rushed by blood and blah 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 blah. The sword carries out. Okay, yeah, doesn't like provide anything except those base stats. And what's this? Attack speed. Probably 5% is a lot here. Stamina refill on parry. Looks cool. Attacks deal extra plague damage. Okay, so we have to look for this. What's the kind of damage? How does it scale? How do defenses scale? Like to not get one-shotted and stuff. Gain focus. No idea what focus is. Um, Proverb requirements. Yeah. So that's maybe the dexterity then. Weights less. Weights less, probably better mobility. And I can't really imagine why else would they want to include weight. Probably it's like mobility related. Let's see, dual wielding, blah blah blah. Two-handed. Let's see the cursed one. Attack speed increased by a lot, like compared to this. Damage dealt increased by a lot. Increased focus. Ooh, 42. What? Plague focus. Ah, that's like 9%. This is 42 value for 20 seconds after parry. So, okay, looks cool, but equip load decreased by 26%. So not only it's heavy, but it also additionally decreasing load. Interesting. Okay. Gain, cost, gain. I have no idea what those are, like cost gain probably means attack costs. And what's the gain? No idea, guys, but looks interesting. Let's see a unique increase health rune attacks. So there's like a specific rune kind of attack. Bonus damage at full health. So it's a one-handed sword. Okay, makes sense then. Deal bonus damage against large enemies. So bosses maybe. They're probably hinting this here. It has very high requirements though. Anyway,
handcrafted
let's
by
move
our
on.
designers and offer unique enchantments.
Yeah, looks like. But
This rare
wait,
clay weave by
there's
designers and
also a
offer
couple of currencies here. Silver and bronze
unique
maybe.
enchantments.
Silver and
This rare
bronze. And
clay
this is
weave
probably
button
gold
has an enchantment that
up here.
increases my focus gain whenever I deal damage.
What does focus do then? And which is the bar? Maybe this one? The white one looks like stamina, right? And what does focus do? I guess we'll figure
weapon
out.
has a chance to drop with its own unique rune, which can then be extracted and used on other weapons.
To drop its own rune? What?
With its own unique rune, which can then be extracted and used on other weapons. That way, players can come up with their own unique moveset.
Aha!
You gain focus.
That's pretty good.
It is then used to perform rune attacks. Let's try one.
Okay, so the green bar is the focus? Okay, that looks interesting. It's not a bar, it's like a...
But every now and then, you might not even need to use your weapons to get rid of an enemy.
Yeah, you can push him over the edge.
Sometimes.
But what about the loot from this enemy then? Wait, let's see.
Sometimes, all you need is a little push.
Yeah, and we don't get the loot
Every
this way
weapon you
either.
find in No Rest for the Wicked has its own bespoke moveset, custom made by our incredible animation department.
Yeah, I can
Portions
agree.
stretch and
It's
other
pretty
animation
good.
principles directly inform our combat design. Layered on top
Okay,
of
again,
that,
I mean, okay, let's hold on here. Pushing over the cliff, that's pretty good. One-shotting stuff, no problem. But you probably know I'm a hardcore player and I really count on loot here and not only my skills, so I don't know if that's a really good idea. We'll see.
enchantments that drastically impact weapon behavior.
Okay, we have a purple bar here. What does it
Layered on
do?
top of that,
Wait,
enchantments that
do
drastically
we
impact
take damage?
weapon behavior.
Okay,
And our deep
no.
rune system.
I thought it was some kind of damage over time. Or, I don't know.
All of this culminates in a weapon system that we feel is extremely fun and engaging and allows every player to create their own style of combat.
That's pretty good. So we're not like
When it
locked
comes to gear like
in
armor,
builds.
there is a wide range of options, each with their own
It's
design
like
and
many viable
attributes.
builds are
The weight
possible
of
here,
such items even affects your
depending
mood
on how you
and
want to play.
For instance, if you opt in for a lighter, faster build, you can quick step out of enemies' way. Quick steps are fast and don't consume a lot of stamina.
That's good.
With medium weight build, your character will dodge roll. Those are
Aha! So probably that's the meter I was talking about below the character, right? It has like 3 phases or something.
slower and consume more stamina.
And what can we do with a heavy character then?
For No Rest for the Wicked, we designed a soft class system.
Ah,
Instead of
so-
locking you into a character
so we
class
only change
that
how
you
they
then
look.
have to adhere to for the entire playthrough, we want you to have the flexibility and freedom to play as the type of character you want to, and even come up with character classes we haven't even thought of.
Look at where
So
helmet
far,
is on
we've
the
shown
right
what
of the
combat
armor.
looks like with a more melee-focused build. Let's take a look at how combat changes for a mage.
Yeah, I wonder if they have
This
like
character
Dark
build uses
Adept
a
class,
two-handed
because that's
staff.
probably where
We
I
have
wanna
3
go
rune
in the
specials
end.
available: Blink, Fireball, and No
Fireball. What about curses? What about black magic, dark magic, necromancy, summoning and stuff? Death novas, blood magic, and calm down, Zeiss.
Fighting multiple enemies is always tricky.
Yeah, especially in a
When
game
used
like
right,
this, maybe.
Nova can be an absolute blast.
The uniqueness of each
They're
item
probably
you
also
find in
gonna let
craft,
us control
being
other
able to
elements
create
at least.
any character build you can think of through our soft class system and the randomized loot, all of these systems combine to ensure each playthrough and every player's experience is never truly the same.
Damn, sounds good. So maybe we're gonna have like separate builds for like farming and boss killing and all that, where they're like more effective for different things. That's, I don't know, looks like it. I don't know if they're gonna share the same resources though, like account-wide
I
resources.
saw a Sakurai's riddle
No,
with plagued
like
enemies
a really
known
big
as
boss.
the Torn.
Which
As you
does
can
not
see,
one
this
shot,
Torn
which
has
is
been
pretty
left
good.
to mutate and fester and will prove
Wait, I'm also wondering what else is weakened by having like less health, or could we have like benefit on being on less health? Like, did you see that unique sword? It has like more damage while on full health. We're probably gonna also have some benefit while not being on full health. And maybe also low life builds will be viable. We'll see. Probably gonna be dangerous though.
particularly vicious.
Wait, so when he was hitting, this thing was filling up, so maybe that's the focus? No,
Our best course of action is to study
too many things which are unknown for me here. Really good.
his moves and attack whenever we see an opening.
Maybe wait, remember when I was talking about this game menu? There was some book or something, maybe it's some kind of manual which can tell us what those mean. How do we play without knowing what those things mean, right?
Bosses are also quite brutal in No Rest for the Wicked.
Yeah, looks
They
like.
will punish every mistake you will make. But keep a cool head, make use of all of the skills you've learned, and you just might succeed. As you
I would like to note on what he said, and you just might succeed. Might succeed. So it looks like this game is gonna be hard.
can see, No Rest for the Wicked is an intensely skill-based game.
Yeah,
You will
okay, that's what I like. Skill-based game. So you don't count so much on loot and shit you can buy from websites and all that. That's what people usually do, right? Yeah.
Gear greatly influences your power in battle, but whether you die or overcome the challenge is ultimately down to your skill.
Yeah, I hope this has a hardcore mode. I would definitely like to play on hardcore if this has hardcore. Wait, what? The boss doesn't have any health. How come it's still alive? Maybe it just has like not much health. That was close. Wait, the white thing is experience? No. What the fuck? Could be experience actually.
Along your journey, you will come across the town of Sacrament, the
Okay,
capital
town.
of Isola Sacra.
So I hope that's not the only town.
Sacrament is a war-torn place, but over the course of your journey, you can help rebuild Sacrament to its former glory.
Don't ignore their gates, Sarim. They likely never seen one of your kind.
In order to demonstrate that, we'll switch to a realm that's already a little more advanced.
Okay.
Our goal is to make Sacrament as interesting and interactive as possible.
Need a bowing lady where their tailors at your service.
Is one of them blind?
My name goes first.
Don't pretend you don't smell it. Come have a taste.
Okay, so Taylor.
And
What
Andreas
is
will
this
be in
like?
control over how Sacrament
There
will
you go.
evolve over time.
Blacksmith.
For example, after my previous expedition, I helped Fillmore rebuild his smithy. He now sells better gear and is also able to upgrade our gear to a higher level.
Okay.
To that effect, we aim to make investing resources into Sacrament as satisfying and rewarding as investing resources into your character is.
Captain. Now we can buy buildings.
Let's take a look at another way you can make Sacrament your own.
In Sacrament, you'll be
Buy
able
the
to
entire
purchase real
town.
estate.
Monopoly style.
Well, if you have the funds to afford it.
Yeah. Probably gonna require
Property in
way more
Sacrament
runs.
can get a little bit expensive, but accumulate the riches and you can choose from a wide range of properties to suit anyone's taste. Your house is the perfect place to stash your loot, craft items, relax, and plan everything out for your next
So what,
big
we throw
run
it on the
through
ground or we
dangerous
build a
areas
stash?
surrounding Sacrament. I
Interesting.
just moved in here, so it's a little bit barren.
That would be also
Let's fix
interesting
that.
to see if like can we do like different
Out on your
sizes of
journey, you'll be able to
stash? Can we
collect
get
or
stash
harvest
tabs?
valuable
Or we do
resources,
have to like
which then
make
can be
multiple
used to grab new
stashes?
gear, furniture for your home, or even make improvements to the town itself.
Okay. Collect lumber.
Catch a fish, for example, and it can be cooked and eaten, of course.
Okay,
But certain
interesting.
fish scales might even make for some fine armor.
Oh, multi-purpose.
While I was on the shores
Multi-purpose
of Sacra, I
farming,
collected
guys.
some
That's
pine
pretty
wood.
good.
So now let's make use of that and make
There's a
this place
fireplace.
a little bit more cozy.
Okay, so that's what crafting. Oh wait, medium chest. So there are
Housing
sizes
is
of chests.
incredibly cool in No Rest for the Wicked.
What about
Since you're not
stash tabs
constrained to
though?
a
Chest
grid,
tabs or
you can
whatever
come up
they're
with some
called.
really organic looking designs.
Hmm. So we're gonna have to like develop our
table
hideout.
looks
Wait,
nice.
there's a bed. Does sleeping provide anything like restore health or something?
But it's missing something. Ah, was much better. While some items
What does it
you can
provide?
place in your house are just cosmetic,
Uh
our
huh.
goal is for most of
Okay. Jute threads can be refined into jute garments using a spinning wheel. Okay. So maybe we can use this at the tailor, or we can like tail our own gear and stuff, and like maybe to sell for more money than the materials cost. Alright, yeah, makes sense.
them to be functional and have a gameplay purpose.
Yeah.
With a
Okay.
range of properties to purchase and an incredibly flexible interior design system, We hope
Yeah, I mean, probably no serious player would want to waste on like interior who is not helpful for the game, but let's see if we want to like waste resources on the end game.
will be able to
Probably.
find and design a unique place for
That's
them to
interesting.
call home.
I see beds though, so interested what sleep provides and if possible at all. Because that flower on the table just doesn't provide anything except it looks cool. Looking forward to find out more. Okay, end game. Let's see, end game.
One last thing we'd like to show you today is a system we call Alive. Although
Okay.
No Rest for the Wicked features a traditional campaign, it
Oh.
was important to us that the Solar Sacrifice
I hope it has skip campaign, or do we have to like complete campaign with every character? If it's like too different,
very much a
maybe.
living, breathing world. In order to show you what that means, we're going to go to an area called Mariner's Keep. This is an area I've previously ventured through and explored.
Okay, but
However,
there's a but.
since my last journey through here, Nif have overrun the local area.
Okay, different monster.
Presenting entirely new threats for me to tackle and resources for me to scavenge.
That looks pretty cool.
The world of No Rest for the Wicked is constantly changing around you.
Good
and
to
each
know.
time you visit a region, you'll be faced with a drastically different experience.
Good to know. So more opportunities to die. Wow. Okay, I think those guys deserve a big thumbs up for what they're doing. That's amazing, man, and all those systems and all that. It looks like every fight would feel like a boss fight. Pretty good.
And No Rest for the Wicked.
Okay, wait, that was deadly, so he was not on full health. I don't know if that is going to kill him on full health though. Ouch. Yeah, probably would.
You never really know what to expect.
So if this thing has hardcore,
for those of
that's
you who
gonna be
asked about
very
endgame,
interesting.
Yes, we've got you covered. While we
Yeah,
don't want to
nice.
give away too much at this point, once you reach the
And you
endgame,
shouldn't.
you can enter the Serum Crucible.
Oh,
this is where you'll have to test
and
your
all that,
weapons
maybe.
against some of the toughest enemies within No Rest for the Wicked.
Nice. Zeiss approves.
Our goal is and always has been to create a very different action RPG, one that will hopefully
like
move
they
the genre
managed.
forward. We believe that Moon Studios is in an incredibly unique position to deliver on this vision. We have some of the best talent in the world united behind this, and we're not afraid to take the risks that need to be taken in order to change up the status quo.
We've poured an incredible amount of blood, sweat, and tears into this project, and now we're at a point where we need your help to shape and build Wicked into the best game it can possibly be.
Therefore,
okay, so that's why they have this early access for feedback. That's pretty cool, I think.
We'd like to
they just made the base game, and they want the feedback to make it even better. Looking forward,
all of
totally.
you who love this genre, who grew up with it the same way we did, and who are excited to see a new take on it, to join us on this journey. And
Don't get me wrong, I would probably still play Diablo. I mean, just like maybe the first week when the season starts and farm everything and destroy the game, and then that's a good alternative to move on to. That's pretty good.
So we're
also Last Epoch as well. So
happy to announce that we're going to be launching No Rest for the Wicked after all of these years into Steam Early
yeah, and by the way, they've been developing this for like 6 years now.
Access next month on April 18th.
That's an old
Over
video,
the course
maybe
of
I
early
didn't see
access,
it.
we'll be tweaking, patching, and balancing the game with your input. And you will also
Nice.
see major content updates throughout
So that's
development
the
until we
roadmap.
hit our 1.0 release. At which point,
Steam
we're planning to
early
release
access.
on consoles as well.
Ah, wait, what? So they're gonna release 1.0 and then on console. Well, I guess I'm gonna play it on Steam then. So I'm gonna buy the game twice. Whatever.
With your input. And you will also see major content updates throughout development.
Wait, so what? The Steam Early Access, that's on April 18th, like a couple of days from now. Multiplayer, okay, looking forward to the PvP as well. The Breach, probably something new, seasonal mechanic, and further updates. Maybe they're gonna also include seasons and all that. That would be cool if they do.
Until we hit our 1.0 release, at which point we're planning to release on consoles as well.
Wicked has been built from the ground up with multiplayer in mind. So the
Nice.
first of these major updates that we will be releasing in early access will be providing you with an innovative multiplayer experience, allowing you to play Wicked alongside or even against your friends.
Nice
Our
PvP.
second major content update will
Come on. Who plays hardcore RPGs and have friends? Is this some kind of joke?
bring all
Probably.
new regions to Sakura, new enemies, narrative updates, and so much more. With story, system, and gameplay content updates to follow thereafter.
Your support
Mhm.
and feedback
Wait,
during this
wait.
And gameplay content updates to follow updates, and so much more.
Did they say about frequency here? Like how
Story,
often?
system, and gameplay content updates to follow thereafter.
Your
So maybe they're talking about some kind of seasonal stuff here. They're gonna keep adding and adding and adding.
support and feedback during this very critical part of early access really does make a difference. No Rest for the Wicked begins a new era for Moon Studios, and we're committed to this project for the long run.
We're incredibly
Okay,
excited
so they say they're committed for the long run, so probably that's gonna be like seasonal stuff.
about what will be in No Rest for the Wicked already in day one of early access, and we can't wait to show you all the stuff that will follow in the months to come.
Yeah, I can't
Once
wait to
the
play
showcase
it.
is over, be sure to tune in to your favorite media and content creators for the hands-on impressions of No Rest
Nice
for the Wicked
fist.
immediately following this showcase.
Those are
We
probably
can't
some
wait to see you
creators
all
that
on
already
April
played it.
18th.
Alright, looks like that was it. No? Yeah, it looks like they keep repeating the same stuff here. Coming to Steam Early Access April 18th. So yeah, like I said, guys, I'm buying this. Right, there was a thread on X, right, where they were talking about this, but I already told them it looks pretty solid. I don't mind buying it. Looks really good. So I don't think I have much to add here. This was a really good video. And looks like the end of it is like repeating the same stuff over and over, like media partners and creators and stuff. So let me know what you guys think about this game. Definitely want to play that, and I'll see you on the next live stream or video. Take care.